Dickinson and I'm Curriculum Leader for Design and Art at George Stephenson High School. And I've just been asked a question about what's important with a soul room and the design of it. And really, I was given a very open brief in as much as it had to have certain things in it, such as the 6 computers with big screens. The learning had to be visible from the outside, which is why we've got windows everywhere. And it needed to have space. Other than that, that was really it.
I'm Rob Jakes. I'm a media studies and English teacher at George Stephenson High School. So I've just done a soul lesson in here for Year 7s on the subject of Shakespeare, and the question I asked was, why do we still study Shakespeare in 2014? And I think as a kind of a refresher lesson, as the first lesson back after these holidays, it was a useful lesson. And in general, the students managed to get on very well working in their different groups. But the discussion at the end I thought was useful, and the students appear to have learned quite a lot. And it's definitely something I can move on with in the next lesson, and pick up points that were being fed back, collect some of the research they've done up, and use that as a starting point in next lesson.
And I'm the Director of Arts at Greenfield Arts, which is part of Greenfield Community College, and our Souls room, which is called Room 13, is based in our Arts Centre, and it's a really, really valuable resource that's been designed with an indoor-outdoor concept. That has 6 stations, and I'm sure you'll see from the photograph, 6 stations that are designed with this indoor-outdoor grass-covered concept, so that the children learn in a social way, and so that there's not a computer for everybody. It's designed so that they obviously go around these hubs and learn together. There's a big glass wall for visibility, which is really important, so that you can see what's going on in the space, and so other people can see what's going on in the space as they pass by. We have a community use here, and we work with primary schools in the Room 13 space, and we've done soul sessions with the community in holiday periods, which has been really, really helpful, having it so visible so that people are excited, intrigued and curious. I think the curiosity is an important thing to get people hooked and want to know what's going on.
I think it's also, I'm David Priestley, head teacher, it's also about the fact that it's contributing to learning of this organisation at all levels, whether it be in the formal curriculum, the informal curriculum, or the community learning perspective and the lifelong learning perspective. And that's what we're exploring and looking at. Katie described the concept that we have here, and I think that concept of it being something, you know, why would you take it seriously? Why would you want to do it? It needs to have some sort of distinctive concept, not necessarily the one that we've chosen, but something that makes it of interest, captures the attention, is a talking point, so then you can kind of get people engaged in actually the process. And then of course what we're looking at is the impact of that process in terms of people's approach to learning, and their kind of thirst and excitement for information and knowledge and understanding.
And the fact that it's not a classroom, it's an unusual space, yes. But what's happening in the space is that students are directing their own learning, which will affect the learning that takes place in the school, and how they decide to explore their ideas and research, and what the teacher's role is will be affected by that. But the space needs to be unusual in order to stimulate that in the first place.
Of inquiry and understanding that they can, we hope, be encouraged to kind of take on board, so that you don't just get this, you know, what's described as the mile wide curriculum, but you only go an inch deep. That actually you can take chunks of it as questions that allows them to go as deep as they're able, and that again then encourages that lifelong approach to learning. So it's about having a concept rather than having the latest gadgetry, I think.